Hey, what up, everybody? It's your girl, Marquita, but they like to call me Who Miss Hollywood. You're tuned into another episode of So Hollywood, the podcast. So Hollywood, the podcast is a platform where everyone is treated equally, and I bring them together with this thing called entertainment. Today, we are live on YouTube. I normally go live between Instagram, YouTube, Facebook, Twitch, and sometimes Twitter. Just depending on how things work out. But anyways, I like to do a recap. I had a gentleman by the name of excuse me, Sir Michael DeBay. He is from Franklin, Tennessee, where I grew up. He's a comedian and artist and overall good dude. Make sure you guys follow him, Sir Michael DBEY. Catch the latest episode on Instagram. You can catch the latest episode on YouTube, Facebook, so on and so forth. If you want to be a guest, go to www.allofhollywood.biz. And without further ado, we're gonna bring my guest up here. Hold on, where my oh, there we go. He is from Texas. He is a rapper. He is known for his hit single Homegirl. My friend and I, or my friends, normally when we get together, we play this video or play the song, and we have a whole video for it and we send it to him. So without further ado, we have Bone the Mac in the building. How you doing today?
Hola, hola. How you doing? All right. How you doing?
It's been technical difficulties these last couple of days, but it's all good.
Me too.
Oh, I can hear you now. My bad. I had you on mute. Look,
See,
it's a lot of
I
moving parts.
I had you on mute, so I thought it was me.
It's all good. How you doing today?
I'm doing good. I'm doing good. I can't complain.
That's good. That's good. So let's start this interview with hold on just a sec. Plug it up in the back. I'm sorry. I have my child is right here trying to get some Xbox and PlayStations together, and it's just together. On the back of the PlayStation, please. Thank you. Okay. I'll be with you in just a moment. I'm sorry. This is just what happens when you're a parent. But yes, we're gonna start the interview off with well, you have your newest single called Fuck the Blaze.
It
But
ain't really
first,
a, it ain't really a single. It was just like a spur of the moment thing. I got upset and I had recorded it, and it was just one of those situations. More so like
okay.
that.
Gotcha. Spur of the moment.
Yeah.
which is yeah, we're gonna get into that here shortly. But anyways, we the first thing I like to ask my guests is how did this thing called entertainment enter your life?
I mean, I don't know. For me personally, I think I wanted to rap like since I kind of heard it. For me,
Mhm.
I know that I was rapping on the Fisher Price machine. Like as early as I can remember. So, and then I know I personally wanted to be a rapper when I was 7. I remember writing it like when they used to ask you what you want to be when you grow up. I can remember writing rapper. So I can say as
Wow.
early as I can remember.
Wow. Okay, so so you're from Prairie View, Texas. Now, can
I'm
you
at Atlanta,
Atlanta, Texas, you said?
Texas.
What in the world? Please explain to us where Atlanta, Texas is and and how the entertainment scene was growing up.
Okay, it was non-existent. Atlanta, Texas, it's like 5,000 people there, and it's 30 minutes away from Texarkana. It's 45 minutes away from Shreveport, and it's 3 hours away from Dallas. So,
Oh.
I think the radio station we listened to was actually Shreveport. So
Mhm.
I was more so. I think our entertainment mostly came from that area, just the Shreveport area.
Okay. So you didn't did you so what was there was not much of an influence there in your, or
I mean,
was it
I had like guys that rap that were older than me. You know what I mean? It was a couple guys like what I'm saying, that were older than me. And then like actually when I was like 14, I worked at this barbershop. I used to sweep hair, and the barber
Mhm.
he rapped too. So he didn't rap, but he kind of rapped. You know what I mean? But he had built me a studio. He built me a studio in the in the barbershop so I could rap and sweep hair. So I mean, I wouldn't say it's more for influences as much as I had people that were just kind of just just supporting me the best way they knew how.
Right, right. Wow. By just, allowing you access to, their platform, so to speak, if that makes sense.
I
Or
mean, yeah,
their
we just
their
figured it out.
surroundings, their venues, and their, anything that they had that you needed at the time, they would provide pretty much.
Yeah, yeah, just figuring it out. Just okay, let's try this, type shit.
And so, like growing up, as far as in middle school, high school, because I'm trying to get a fair outline of like your lifespan as far as you being an artist. Did you have any kind of musical influences like in middle school or like in high school or anything that you participated, like activities or anything like that?
Nah, I mean, big back then, in Texas, the big thing, was freestyling, like, Swisher House and, Flip and the SUC, they had really created a wave. So more so, I'll say that was the biggest influence, you know what I'm saying? The Paul Walls and Chameleonaires, Little Flips, and, just, them, working as hard as they had to work just to be able to, create a name and make music. And they were real, real, particular with the whole, the freestyle, just freestyle, hopping on different beats, rapping. I don't
Right.
know. Shout out to my guy, Young Sir Approved. Say what's up. This is my guy, Young Sir Approved.
Hello,
Hey,
how
what's
you
up, Proof, man?
doing?
Proof the real and approve the fake, man. What's going on?
Hello.
How you doing?
I'm good. How are you?
Yeah,
I'm great.
anytime I'm in Houston, this is who I'm with. You know what I mean? This is
Okay.
my guy. We actually went to Prairie View together. We went to college together. We got our master's degree together
And our bachelor's.
and our bachelor's.
Wow. Talk about it. Talk about that portion of your life as well. You said Prairie View University?
A&M, yeah, Prairie View A&M University, right outside of Houston.
Wow. And you got your master's there. You got your bachelor's and your master's at that
Bachelor's and
location.
the master's. I got my yeah, yeah, yeah.
What? So what do you have your bachelor's in?
History,
Okay. And what do you have your master's in?
sociology.
So what is it doing for your career now?
Well, for me, I got it. I got my bachelor's more so because for my uncle. My uncle was, I remember when he went through AA, he had went back to school and went back, and he just it was a kind of a thing. So I just really wanted to make sure I got my bachelor's just for him. And history was something I always loved. I love everything historical. I'm geeky like that. So
Wow, I
I
would
just
have
got that. But sociology, my mom, that was my mom's major. And she actually got her degree in sociology. So they didn't offer history as a master's program. So I just used sociology. And sociology, it's the study of human behavior. It actually worked out for me because I'm just on the road and just being able to understand different people, different areas, how they think, what they listen to, how they migrate to different events, to the clubs and stuff like that. It just helps comparing and putting stuff together.
Wow. So you use that in your day-to-day life as well as in this thing called entertainment, so to speak.
Yeah, definitely, definitely. I mean, I'm like I said, I'm naturally a geek, so I'm the type of person that spits like historical facts about random shit. You know what I mean, around people. So it just kind of works out like that.
Wow. So when did you realize that becoming a rapper was your goal or was something that was like right
When
there
I was
for you?
7, when I was 7 years old, that's something I wanted.
Wow. And then do you remember your first rap, the first thing that you wrote down?
I don't remember it, but I remember like this guy named Ernie Ski. He was the first person that wrote a rap for me. You know what I mean? That like a
Mhm.
first 16 kind of wrote a 16 for me, and I kind of just like wrote around and formulated how I wanted things after that. So
Right.
it was pretty much
Right.
yeah. Have to shout out to Ernie.
Right.
His son just hit me up probably like the other day. Was trying to get me to go to this house party. It was just crazy.
A house party. I ain't been to a
Yeah,
house party in years. I'm telling
it
my
was a
age.
one. It was a onesie house party on the south side. It was like in Pasadena. Like
Oh,
we,
is that where
yeah,
you
I
you're
didn't end up.
you currently that's where you are now?
No, I'm in the H right now. I'm just,
Oh,
I mean,
okay.
Texas is my turf. So, you know what I mean? I might be somewhere tomorrow. I actually will be somewhere else tomorrow, but, you know.
Yeah, you
right
like
now,
to pull up.
Yeah, definitely. All about it. All about it. Yeah. That's the only reason I'm in Houston right now. Literally.
Uh,
I saw
that
him,
was
and
a
I
little
actually
joke.
saw him in Crazy Bull, which is crazy.
Wow. We're gonna get
Yeah.
into that. We're gonna get into that as well. But let's go back to when you okay, so you graduated, you got your master's. During this time, had you made homegirl, or had you been
Yeah,
like
I made homegirl before I got my bachelor's.
before you got your bachelor's? Okay. Because that came out in 2008, right?
Well, 2009, 2010ish.
Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. And then I came back and I got my bachelor's in 2000. When did you get yours?
You got yours in 2014.
No, then I'm talking about master's 2004. So I mean, I got my bachelor's in 2012.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because
And you
it
had
just took me.
already had the hit song, and you decided to go back to school or go to school and you know, pursue that.
Well, I mean, I shouldn't have. I shouldn't have took. I had took like kind of like a yearish off. I shouldn't have never took it off. I really could have did both. Like PV was real wide open at the time. I really could have did both. I was listening to people. I shouldn't have stopped.
Mm,
I
mm.
probably
And
could.
it was
I wouldn't have. I
real
wouldn't have finished any
open
quicker,
there.
but I shouldn't have stopped going. Yeah. Yeah.
At least you know. At
Oh
least you
no, but no, you know, you gotta be there to understand.
So, okay, so also with that being said, what was the transition like coming off of homegirl going to school, or what was that transition like for you, and how was that
Going
for
back to school or during school?
during school? I'm sorry, during school.
Like when I made it when I was while I was getting my bachelor's.
Yes.
It was extremely stressful. I had this girl, she was stressing me out. I don't understand. She was stressing me the fuck out. Oh my God.
Here it come.
She was stressing me the fuck out.
Here it come.
I didn't get to have no fun. I'm talking about no fun.
Here it comes.
0 fun.
Here it come, y'all.
Yeah. So what you would normally expect like to
Yeah.
happen, like while it's going on during college? Nah.
Yeah.
She was on my bumper. I couldn't do nothing. Like I remember like it was this party, like we used to just throw random parties. So we had at the basketball court. And you know what I'm saying? We had just came back to school. And mind you, I ain't spoke to her all summer. You know what I'm saying? She had broke up with me, whatever.
Right.
I'm sitting posted up by the DJ booth just chilling. I'm talking about they just played my song out front. 15 minutes later, all I feel is a poke in my back. I was like, oh, go find you something to do.
Him? Oh, yeah, you talking about him? That's a little different.
Yeah, I ain't talking about that.
No, I'm talking about him.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about.
Yeah, a little different. That's what I'm talking about.
Yeah, she about that pull up game too.
Yeah, she Don't come find you.
If he don't answer, pull up. That's all you gotta do.
That's what. Like when I seen that little meme when he said if he don't answer his phone, let me go to his house, right? Like yeah. She invented that for me. Like I'd be like, oh, okay, yeah. Y'all just now seeing that? Yeah. That's been happening to me. You know what I'm talking about? They been running down on me. Yeah.
And also, you signed to Def Jam soon after, correct?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I did.
And so
that.
how?
I
Okay,
did that during
so
homecoming.
wow. So what? Okay, walk us through that portion of
Nick
your life.
actually
Like,
took me to Nick actually took me to the airport. Well, no, Avery took me to the airport, but he took me up. You and Avery took me to the airport, huh?
I did not take you to the airport. What I did was we got the same mentor. We had just got cool from beefing with each other. We just got cool, so we was in the office with each other, and we had just got cool. And I was like, "Hey, bro, go get your deal. Go get your deal." And he left the office. He went and got his deal, and he flew back with the deal.
wow.
Straight up, that's what I told him in the office. What I mentor, I said, "Hey, bro, go get your deal," and he went and got his deal.
And then it was homecoming.
He said,
It was going down. It was homecoming.
So what did you do after signing that deal? Like, what was did they?
I went to the step show.
That's
and then the step show.
That was it.
I mean, I can't tell you everything I did. We went to the step show. It went down. It was homecoming. It was homecoming. It went down.
It went down. It went down. You got
all the way.
Okay, so after it went down, did you like did you go on tour? Like, what happened immediately? Like,
yeah. I mean,
you know what I mean? Like, what was that like?
Well, I got like really like you start, getting like some of the. I really, I can't even explain it, but I got to explain. I got to perform at the BET Black College Tour. Like they used to come through every year. You know what I'm saying? And niggas would come through and perform. And I actually got to perform at the BET Black College Tour. I actually requested it, and they made that shit happen. It was hilarious to me.
Wow, just like that.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? You go from being in the audience for 3 years, and then
requesting something and saying, "Hey, I want to be."
Man, they be doing that BT Black College Tour shit. I want to perform at that. They be like, "Oh, that's easy. I can make that happen."
Because it was nothing. Because they came to Norfolk State. I went to Norfolk State University. Behold the green and gold. So yeah.
Oh, what you know about Norfolk State?
HBCU up in this thing. But yeah. So did your mentality change, and like did your support change around that time? And how was your support system when you were going through this part of your life? Uh-oh. Did we lose you? Uh-oh, we lost him. What happened? Hold on, y'all. After these messages, we'll be right back. Okay, I think he's back. Yes, there we go. Uh-oh. Nope. What happened? We lost them. It's all good, y'all. But until then, go to www.allofhollywood.biz. If you want to book your girl, go to SoHollywood the podcast Instagram page, and we are back. As a matter of fact, okay. Play us fuck up. It's all good. My bad. That was a little sound bite. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Yeah. Okay, because it had went dark and then I can hear you. Okay, perfect. I forgot what it was. Oh, I think it was like what was your support system like during that time of your life?
Man, it was dope. I have the best friends in the fucking world. So you know what I mean? Like it was like they got a deal too. You know what I mean? Like it was crazy. Right. Like best friends in the fucking world. So I mean, you can't. That's something you can never replace. Is people that love you. Just because. Like I said, me and my partner right here. Like we go back. 15 years.
Wow. What about your family as well? Any of your family?
Oh yeah, definitely. Like my uncle is probably one of if not my biggest influence. You know what I mean? Like, and he always has something positive to say to keep me motivated to keep going. You know what I'm saying? And then my cousin Rock, I can always depend on them. And then even now, like my cousin Boo, my cousin Kobe, I send them music. You know what I'm saying? Get their opinions on different stuff. See how they feel about stuff. You know what I'm saying? And just I can always depend on.
You were 22 when you signed your deal?
Mm-hmm.
Wow. Okay. And then soon after, I see that I did some research. You did a core DJ retreat and a Texas Summit music conference. And after that, that's when the song pretty much blew up for real, for real.
Yeah, it was my first time going to Vegas.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
So how was your experience with that? And what did the core DJs do to help move your career?
The core DJs did everything. Tony is everything. You know what I mean? Like Tony is somebody is just that irreplaceable figure. You know, I love Tony to death, and even Tony. And without Tony, I don't get Impact. And Impact had it's done
Okay.
everything for me. You know what I mean? Like
Right.
I'm talking about like last week I was calling Impact, bothering Impact about something. Like you know what I mean? Like so.
Right.
You know what I mean? It's completely invaluable.
Right.
Completely invaluable.
Because we just had our the awards show. I think it was
Like, and
last
I've
weekend.
been fucking with Wiley. You
Mhm.
know what I'm saying? I see he just got the award. I've been fucking with Wiley, been getting on his
Yeah.
nerves real, early. And three just booked me a show in Springfield. You know what I'm saying?
Oh,
I know about all that, but I'm just saying, you know what I'm saying?
right.
Like, yeah,
Right.
like just everybody. Like the relationships are invaluable as far as that goes.
Right. And then when you got your deal, it was an audition for LA Reid. Is that correct?
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
And
yeah,
so
it was
can you
crazy.
talk a little bit about that story? Because I don't know if a lot of people know your
I was
backstory.
nervous, but we was in New York. We had just got off the plane. You know what I'm saying? We was in New York, and we walked up to the building, and then you go up the escalator and stuff like that, and you get in the elevator. Then you got to
Mhm.
get in another elevator to get in there. You know what I'm saying? It's a lot of extra shit, and then you finally get there, and then you sitting in the lobby. You just kind of just waiting, and you
Right.
just waiting. Then you finally get back there into the office, and then for me it was tricky. And you know what I'm saying, Rebecca, shout out to Rebecca. I don't know what she's doing right now, but it was tricky, Rebecca, and LA. And you just walk in and shit. They played the song, and I performed. They like it. LA, he didn't take his eye. LA was beating with the drums and stuff like that.
Mhm.
Yeah,
Mhm. I have
yeah.
seen that some research. And then you also mentioned that you're willing to step out there and take risks. Is that still the case?
Unfortunately, unfortunately,
Why
unfortunately,
unfortunately? Why?
because I don't see things as a possibility of failure. I see it as an opportunity for me to possibly get, what I'm saying, something that I want, and that's just a bad thing. Because I think my daughters have that, and so they
Mm.
don't, they kind of, uh, go climb a tree or go, walk off in something, and not really knowing, like, and you be like, why would you do this? And you'd be like, well,
Yeah, well, I used to do it.
definitely.
And still do.
So,
Oh my gosh. So can you give us the backstory of your infamous single? And I know we keep talking about it, but that is like my end all be all song that me and my homegirls play when we get together. And I've sent you numerous videos of us just rapping and singing the song. So give us a little bit of background of that, and then also like your transition to your other music that you're working on and what you're currently working on.
oh yeah, yeah. I mean, well, me and my partner, JB So Slim, we just got together, and like I said, Mr. Rogers is, what I'm saying. Besides Magnolia Shore, I have to give Mr. Rogers all the credit. He's like the biggest inspiration for this because I
Mhm.
was at a party, what I'm saying, and he was DJing at that PV, and he ran it back like that. He was doing his bounce mix, and he
Right.
ran it back with he got a big dick and no gotta
Yeah.
use it. He got a big dick. He ran it back like that, and I was like, that is so hard. Like, you know what I mean? Just the way he did it. You know what I mean?
Right.
And
Right.
he probably, and it was probably just a fucking Tuesday for him. You know what I mean, or whatever it was. But
Right.
for me, it just like it was really fucking inspirational. So I just, and that was probably 2 years prior to me making the song, or a year or something prior to me making the song. It was
What?
just, yeah, he's just that cold. You know what I mean? Like he's just, one of those people. But I finally got the opportunity. Got with JB, was getting on his nerves, and I was like, yo, I was like, he was like, well, go find acapella. So I'm hunting down the fucking acapella online, fuck. Then I found acapella. And shit, he went in there and made the beat. He made it. It took him probably about like an hour. He made the beat, and then after I heard it, I was like, yo, this shit is crazy. Like,
That was on Rita, right?
yeah.
Hurricane Rita.
No, it was Ike.
That was Ike.
It was Hurricane Ike.
2008 when they made everybody leave the
Wow.
campus and people was living in the baby dome.
Mm-hmm.
And the baby, he telling the stories, honey.
I mean, I was there.
I left. Yeah, I definitely
He
left.
said,
Like
"I
I said,
left."
I left and went back
Yeah, he left. I had to stay on campus because I ain't having a ride.
And and I want to say this, because I got somebody from Houston on here with me. People complain about these hurricanes. They always talk about Houston, these hurricanes. Like, I literally had to have lived through multiple hurricanes, and it's really not that bad. Now, it's bad, but it's not that bad. You know what I mean? I'm just saying.
It all depends
in Houston.
It all depends on what side of town you stay on. It all depends on what side of town you stay on. It's the south side floods.
It's the north side of flood too.
Not like the south side. They got Milan always flood. They got bad drainage systems on the south side.
Okay.
The south side,
So let's get to the independent and major label talk. If you knew what you know now, would you sign to a major deal?
Yes.
Yes.
Especially with what I know now.
And why is that?
All this game. Because it's easy to flip. It's all money flips. It's all easy money to flip. And once you know the game and you understand the relationships and the power of having relationships and how to use those relationships with the money that these people are going to give you, then it's all, it works. You know what I mean? The problem is, and the issue is that people run into is they don't have the prior knowledge, and they spend so much money trying to get the knowledge and trying to get the relationship. It's, and then once you get it, you be like, you try to discourage other people because you had a bad experience. But in actuality, it's just how the game works. It's tough on everybody.
Mm-hmm. And how important is it to knowing the business and having your publishing and
Oh yeah, that's very important. But more important than that, it's important to be able to differentiate bitch ass niggas and non-bitch ass niggas. You know what I'm saying? That's the first to have that type of discernment. Because if you cannot discern that from one thing, you'll run into a whole bunch of circles. You know what I'm saying? You have to understand that. That is the biggest problem and issue for new artists is the bitch nigga. You know what I mean? It's not, knowing how to register a song or, you know what I'm saying? Getting something mixed, because it's easy to go find a good engineer. You know what I'm saying? It's easy to learn how to register a song. It's hard to differentiate a bitch nigga from somebody that's really trying to help you. That's the issue. You know what I mean? And that's the biggest problem is hip hop is that the bitch nigga has been eating for too long. For too long, the bitch nigga has been able to survive off hip hop. I mean, literally get jobs and survive. And you be looking up, how's this bitch nigga still surviving? And you know what I mean? Somehow or another, because that rich nigga, that get wealthy, he don't want to deal with little niggas no more. So what he do? He go find him a bitch nigga to put in front of everybody, so he don't have to deal with the dumb questions and the stupid shit. It makes sense. I get it. You know what I'm saying? But it just begats so many more bitch niggas that, you know what I mean? It's just, you get a game full of bitch niggas. You know what I mean? Because, success, begins, one or two niggas that get millionaires, and then you get a bunch of millionaires. Then you get, 2 or 3 billionaires, and then now you have a bunch of bitch niggas who, you know what I'm saying, is cool with this millionaire and be like, yeah, I just let my bitch nigga, you know what I'm saying, get in front of them niggas' way so they don't have to deal with it. You know what I mean? And it's just how it works out. That's why you get niggas like Juice. You know what I'm saying? Because he doesn't want to be a bitch nigga. You know what I mean? He doesn't want to. It's naturally in him. He doesn't want to be, because he, you know what I'm saying? He's an Omega, and you know what I'm saying? And all Omegas I know is real niggas. You know what I'm saying? But he doesn't want to be a bitch nigga. But his boss, and he's trying to keep his job, is a bitch nigga. So all he knows is, okay, I want to keep my job. So the only way to keep my job is to be a bitch nigga. He can't step out there and be like, you know what? I'm going to be real. Because being real will get you fired. You know what I'm saying? Being real, it gets you a lot of friends. You know what I'm saying? But it might not make you a lot of money. And you know what I'm saying? And like I said, I seen him in crack. You know what I'm saying? Sunday. You know what I'm saying? Before he ducked down and shit like that. You know what I mean? He in there with EXO. And he playing EXO radio, record on the radio out there in Tyler. Go to Tyler. You might hear EXO radio 2 or 3 times. You know what I'm saying? Because he can do that. But if it's somebody from East Texas, like Atlanta, Texas, he not gonna play nobody from Atlanta, Texas record, because they can't get him in the club in Crazy Bull. You know what I mean? And let him stand around and duck off when a nigga looking for him instead of standing on he said. But it's all good. It's bitch niggas like that just make it hard. And I say this because I run into niggas from East Texas all the time that rap, and I'll be like, well, shit, what you doing? I'll be like, oh, shit, I'm just, the next thing they say, oh, I've been fucking with Juice and them at the Blaze. And shit, I know I don't want to be honest with him and tell him, oh shit, man, that shit ain't gonna go nowhere. You know what I mean? Like, you know what I mean? Because then it seems
Right.
like I'm hating. But shit,
Right.
you know,
Right.
at this point, fuck it. You know what I mean? Like shit, you know, I'm running into too many artists from East Texas that tell me that they not, you know, getting where they want to get. And, you know, we got an artist from East Texas that just recently went gold. His name's Cinco P. He got a song Tampa. The song Tampa just went gold. I guarantee you they played that bitch on the radio probably 5 times. Five
Wow.
times. This is a gold record. A gold record. He's from Jacksonville, Texas. I know you don't know where that is, but I do. I used to drive through there on my way back to Prairie View. So I'm telling you, it's in East Texas. I'm letting you know. Jacksonville, Texas. Right on 79. Real guy, you know, 79, 259. Two ways you can get through there. You know what I'm saying? Real shit. But what I'm telling you is this young man has worked hard. He got a gold record. And the one radio station that we got that's BDS, you know, and all that shit, they probably
Yeah.
played his shit 2 times. And the bitch ass nigga Juice, he ain't stepped out there and said, hey man, listen, he ain't went to no PD meetings and sat on no desk and fought and said, listen, man, we gonna play this shit, bro. This shit is, come on, how we not gonna support this man? He ain't did that one time. He not gonna stand on no desk and be real for nobody. He not gonna stand on it. Why? Because he not from East Texas. It's not personal to him. So why would he? You know what I'm saying? He just trying to keep his job. He been there 10 years. And like I said, he ain't broke one record in 10 years. 10 years.
Wow.
And then and like if I said that, and you know DJs, you know a million DJs, you personally,
Yes.
if I would have said that about, you know, about Ike Jeter, you know what I'm saying, in North Carolina,
Yeah.
if I'd have said
Yeah.
Ike Jeter ain't broke no record in 10 years, million motherfucking niggas would have came. That's a motherfucking lie. You a goddamn lie. You know, you a goddamn, it'd have been a bunch of you got, I didn't get
Yeah.
one, you a goddamn lie, Bone. I got about
Oh.
60, hey, Bone, that is a bitch ass nigga. I got a whole bunch of agreeing. I got a whole bunch of niggas that call me and say, hey, Bone, that nigga is ass nigga. Whole niggas I don't even talk to like that on the regular told me that he was a bitch ass nigga like that. You know what I'm saying? So, you know.
So let's get to that single. So that's where the single came from, or came about, is because
Yeah,
you were
because I
feeling
did
some
I
type
did
of
an
way.
interview. I did an interview about I did an interview about 6 months ago with this Boss Talk Radio, shout out to Block Radio, and I had you know, bringing light to the situation of how they don't support records in Texas. Because they was telling me about the Tampa. I had never heard it up to that point. And I was like, he was like, yeah. And at that point, he was like, yeah, 6 million, 7 million views or some shit like that. That went viral on TikTok and shit like that. So, you know, and I was like, well, damn. Every time I go to East Texas and I'm listening to the radio, they don't never play the shit. That's fucked up. You know what I mean? So shit, after that, I just kind of got pissed off about it. And then, you know, I went on a little tangent. And then so the PD had he had DM me. And he was like, hey man, you know, I don't know why you talking like this. We only accept payola and all this shit. And I'm like, first of all, fuck you, boy. You go. Because for a fact that all the records that you playing, you're not playing free. Like, you know what I'm saying? The Chris Brown records, Rihanna records, and all that bullshit that you played. I said this bullshit, but all that shit that you playing, you not playing that shit for free just because you like it. You listen to all these records and you say, these are the records I'm finna put in rotation. You're a goddamn lie. Somebody, the system got paid. You ain't gonna say you, since you want to be real fucking specific about it. The system got paid.
Your audio
Somebody
going
paid
out.
the system, they on list, and you playing.
Your audio went out. See, when you start talking game, haters gonna hate and say it was something else. But anyways, yes. Make sure you follow my guest, Bone the Mac, on Instagram, and make sure you guys contribute to me. So Hollywood podcast, pour into me as I pour back into my podcast. We're gonna bring him back up here. And you were so passionate. That's what happens when you get passionate about what you got to talk about. Can you hear me?
We back.
Can you hear me? I can't hear you.
I don't know what keep happening.
Yeah, we back.
Can you?
I don't know. Yeah, I can hear you.
Okay, yeah. I don't know what keep happening. I'm doing something
I don't know
wrong.
either. It's all good. It's just technical difficulties. It's just,
Yeah.
sometimes when you talking what you need to talk, things starting to mess up. But go ahead.
Yeah, bitch niggas. But you know what I'm saying? There's nothing they can do about it. You know what I'm saying? But get them out the way. But like I said, the system got paid. System gets paid, and they don't want to let, you know what I'm saying, a nigga know who is the system, so we can pay the system. We can get played. You know what I'm saying? And that's all real niggas want to know. Especially where I'm from. Like I say, it's people that get up and go to work. Pilgrim Pride, Cooper Tie Mill. You know what I'm saying? They working 12-hour days, invested in their craft. You know what I mean? At least give them the same shot as the next man. You know, don't make it hard.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But they don't see that shit. They, you know what I mean? Like, just, they trying to get to the next level. They trying to get to another radio station. They not trying to be there. Like, that really lets you know how it's there. You know what I'm saying? He been there for 10 years and he ain't got another job. Like, ain't nobody tried. He ain't even moved up as far as like MD or assistant MD or PD or no type of title like that. He just a nigga on the station.
Well, and
hustling local nigga.
Listen, I hope you got everything that you needed to get off your
That's called a
chest.
scam. Explain to people. That's called a scam.
Yes.
When you tell people you're going to do something and you have no intention of doing it and you accept the money, that's called a scam. That makes him a. He literally cannot produce any stats of what him doing he's getting paid for. That makes him a scammer. That is a fact. That's what I fuck with scammers. They promise them all the time.
So where can you find the new song and let everybody know where they can follow you, as well as can you leave the people with some advice outside of the bitch niggas?
He said it was JJ was better than the boat. He said JJ was better than the boat.
Everybody got their different taste. JJ ain't got no price.
What are y'all talking about? What happened?
If you go really shop.
What happened? Hello?
You don't want to know.
We ain't talking about nothing.
Can you hear me?
You need to step up and do more for.
Your audio is going in and out.
But you personally, you should look into like I said, Seco P Tamp. Look into the record. It's real down that boy mentality. It's a fool.
And send me their information.
And shout out to my homie Big
Send them my
Boogie.
way.
If you ain't fucking with Big Boogie, I'm not fucking with you.
Shout out to Big Boogie. So we're gonna move forward to our thing called Top 5, which is. You said what? Your audio keeps going in and out. Hold on.
No.
Let me see.
Just said we can go.
Oh, okay. So it is top 5, which is 5 questions and 5 answers catered to my guests. Top 5 songs you've done so far. Can you hear me?
I would say yes. My mic muted.
Is it muted? It's not muted on my end. I can hear you.
Oh, okay. We'll say your mic is muted. Oh, well, your host mic, your mic can be X'd out. But I think Homegirl number 1, the H-Town song I did. That's a personal favorite. Let me see.
Smallville.
What's Smallville?
That's South College boyfriend.
Oh, I don't know. I don't like that one.
I think that was a bar.
Oh, okay. Yeah. I'm So Cold. I love I'm So Cold.
I'm So Cold is my favorite record.
Uh-huh.
I'm So Cold.
Still today. That's my shit. Yeah, that's my record. That's like that's probably he went back to the essence of hip hop. Artists really gave you 3 great verses on the record. And he gave me 3 solid verses on this song called I'm So. And that's probably that's my favorite record to listen to. I listened to it today when I got off work.
And then this new record I got with Mr. Lee, Cassie Girl, it's probably one of the favorites I've made. Just because I got the opportunity to rap on Mr. Lee beat. And let me see. So that would be 4.
Got one more.
So let me think what would be the 5th one. I can't think.
What got records?
I don't know because I like those. To Take It Off with me and Tom Tom. Yeah,
okay.
The Take It Off record with me and Tom Tom. I like Take It Off. To Take It Off with me and Tom Tom.
Okay. Yeah, top 5 producers you'd like to work with.
Dead or Alive.
Dead or Alive.
Okay, well, if we talking Dead or Alive, all right? The Pimp. You know what I'm saying? Number 1.
You know what I'm talking
about? I want Marvin Gaye. You know what I'm talking about? I want to go to Marvin's room for about a week.
Okay.
Phil Spector. You know what I'm talking about? I want a Phil Spector record. Ike Turner record.
Who was Phil Spector?
He the one that did the one that Tina where they went to the studio.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
That scene?
Yeah. Hey, yeah. Phil Spector's cold. He got like 30 records. And then David Foster.
Who was that?
He did Bodyguard.
David Foster. Okay. That's different.
Top big record.
Yeah.
I want big record. Big records, man. We swinging for him, man. Fuck it, man.
Right. Okay, so top 5 moments in your career.
That's a good question.
Okay. Signing my deal. When I performed in San Antonio, one time, that was dope. Let me see. Oh, this one time, it was close by the holidays. I can't remember the exact date, but it used to be this club back home called Club 7. And I got 50 people in the side door for him for free. I'm from Atlanta, Texas. I got 50 people. I don't know how hard it is to get 50 people in a club, but I got 50 people in. It really happened. I really did it. You know what I'm saying? They real life waited on the side, and it was like
that was a rapper moment.
and they was not getting in this bitch with me. They was not. It was not. That was not happening. You know, we done went to this club a million times and paid to get in, all type of shit. But it wasn't that night. This night is totally different. This night we going through the side and we sitting in the VIP. It's 50 niggas in the VIP. You know, I don't think you understand.
50 niggas in the VIP. Coming through the side, no.
Being the hottest on campus, you love that shit.
That moment, I was just about to say, formed at the PVTUS basketball game.
Yep.
The PVTUS basketball. Because this girl had got booed before me when she had went out there. She had went out there and got booed before I went out there and performed. So you have to understand how much more of a movie it was after me going out there. After she got booed, and they didn't just boo her; they booed her for 3. It wasn't just a quick boo and then let her perform. No, she got booed for 3 minutes. Apollo style. Like
3 whole minutes. Like you have to complete whatever you're doing in order.
Like it's like people were stopping what they was doing. It's like the basketball team had stopped. Hey, let's go boo this bitch real quick, and then we're gonna come back and listen what the fuck.
Oh my God. Even the team? Listen.
Everybody booed.
But you got one more.
Everybody booed. And let's see. Nah, buying the house sucked. I shouldn't have bought that fucking house. I shouldn't have bought that house. So we're not gonna get that buying that house in top 5. You know, I talked to her yesterday. That was the one I was talking to on the phone yesterday. She called me. But
look how I come around though.
Yeah, no, right.
Shout out to Lux.
But yeah, that's a top 5 month. When me and with the South by Southwest, and he ran into Loaded Lux. You know what I'm talking about? And he really got to run down on Loaded Lux at South by Southwest.
Defecated boy some balls.
Dope. Do you have any exclusive access that you can leave our guests today? Anything that you're gonna drop soon? Anything that you have a date that you haven't told anyone else? Do you have anything for us? If not, we're gonna push forward to your shout out, social media, and last but not least, the question of the day.
Yeah, my new project, Ain't No Stopping. It's should be at the top of the year. My the single off of that will be Nasty Girl, produced by me, featuring Hood Rat Holly. Shout out to Hood Rat Holly. And yeah, and then I got a bunch of singles coming next. I got a couple joints with this new producer out of Houston. His name's Alan Coleman. He's super dope. He did my homie Mr. Wired Up single, Keep Going. Real super dope. So yeah, Ain't No Stopping. Be on the lookout for that. And then I got this white boy right here.
Oh, go ahead.
I got this white boy I've been working with right here.
Hello. Hi.
You know what I'm saying?
Hey, tell them where they can follow you.
Hey, I don't understand why he does it to me though.
Cause you're white.
Cause you're the white boy.
You're the white boy.
I just heard ask me if I was last night.
See, why you don't want to be white?
Why you don't want to be white?
You don't want to be white.
You the only white man. He the only white man that refuses his white privilege. Like he's the only white man in the history.
Well, I'm not refusing. Oh my God. Oh my
privilege.
But anyway,
oh my God.
My
Okay.
name is IG. You know what I'm saying? You can find my music on Spotify and Apple Music. IREJLC.
He from East Texas too.
Okay, we're gonna have to get you on the podcast. That's the only reason. Okay, so let's get to tell everyone where they can follow you.
I don't want no more white boys from nobody else coming up to me think I'm finna give them no opportunities. You know, white boys.
Y'all are retarded.
Fuck out my face. We got room for one. That's it.
Okay.
Let's go affirmative action like we got a one bowl room. One white person room. That's it.
One bowl, you know what?
Yeah, we reversing shit around here.
You know what I'm saying? After that, then you get weird around here.
Hold on, man. What you doing, huh?
Oh,
privileges.
What you mean? 2 people, white people. What are we doing? Like, what y'all trying to take over?
we getting audited?
No, we are not getting audited. But we're gonna do the question of the day so we can get up out of here. The question of the day is, what bothers you about the industry, and what will be your solution to fixing it?
Repeat that because I didn't hear you.
I said, what bothers you about the industry, and what would you do to help fix it?
I mean, I love, being a rapper. That's, I want it. I love it. Like everything about it. At least my life. I love my life. You know what I mean? I can't speak for everybody else. The biggest thing that I would change, if I could change anything, is for people that aren't as fortunate and lucky as me to, have a record with sustainability, that people still want to book shows 10 years later, that don't have to deal with niggas like Juice. You know what I mean? Could do anything for particularly East Texas. If I could do anything for my community, it would be, like to rid, them of them niggas. If I could do that by any ways without having to go to jail to do it, that would be great.
I
But
know
I'm
that's
like
right.
this close to being willing to go to jail to get rid of it.
Don't do that. Don't do that. Please don't do that.
I'm just saying, I said this close. It's not all the way.
Niggas ain't got
But still, it's a thought. It's a thought. You know how this close can turn into that close right there? Like it's an instant. So you just don't do that.
I know, right?
But if you want to leave anything to our guests, then you can do that. If not, we're gonna get up out of here. And yeah, until next time, we're gonna get up out of here.
All social media, Bone the Mac, everything Bone the Mac. You know what I'm saying? It's Fuck the Blaze. If y'all are ever traveling through East Texas, don't turn it on the Blaze. Just keep listening to your Spotify or your Apple Music or whatever it is that you listen to. If you're ever invited to an event by the Blaze, fuck them. You know what I'm saying? Really send the location for me, because they won't send me the location of where it's at.
But we found that location the other day, though.
Yeah, we had to hunt a nigga down, man. You know what I'm saying? Somebody really had to hunt a nigga down. I don't even do shit like that. I'm saying, I got shit to do. You know what I'm saying? They in real life that made me have to go hunt niggas down. I mean, but
real rapper shit.
It's all good though. You know what I'm saying? Nigga didn't think I was gonna be a crazy boy. That nigga got mob. He wouldn't have been with the mob. He'd have been with them niggas he came down here with. He had a heart. He was with the mob. He got real motherfucking lucky. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to the motherfucking mob. Shout out to the motherfucking mob for still around this bitch. Man, nobody forever and never stop it. You know what I'm saying? Never stop it.
Not the mob.
Save lives.
Somebody saving lives.
Protecting the black community.
I would say, no, I don't want to hear another bad word about the mafia. You know what I'm saying? Because they do God's work around this motherfucker. You know what I mean? Like, they protecting motherfuckers from harming, like, you know what I'm saying? But as long as they around, ain't nobody ever gonna have nothing to worry about, as long as they keep doing what they supposed to do for the mafia. But if they ever around, they ain't around. It's gonna be real motherfucking hard to breathe.
Shout out to the king. Shout out to the prince. Shout out to the family.
And before we get up out of here, introduce your two songs. The first single that you're about to drop, and then of course the ultimate banger, Homegirl. So when we get off here, I will play the song so everybody can hear the hit. So introduce that, and then we're gonna get up out of here.
Okay. Did I send you Nasty Girl? Or what did I send you?
I don't think you sent me anything.
I didn't send you either one. Okay, well, I'm gonna send you Nasty Girl when we get off. But I ain't really said to nobody except for Nick. Nick got it.
I do have it. I got my own version of it too.
Yeah, he put a verse on it. You know what I'm saying? You know,
I can rap. I'm just shy. I be bullshit.
That's how real I let my friends put a verse on it when I get. You know what I'm talking
That's
about?
A fact. I got a couple of songs he did.
You know what I'm talking about?
I'm gonna put my shit out one day whenever I stop being scared. Whenever I stop being scared, I'm gonna put my shit out, man. Until then, fuck the music. But when I'm ready to put my music out, I'm the best rapper in Houston. I'm saying it.
I'm gonna see you.
Go ahead and introduce your song, both of your songs, man. Go ahead, I'm sorry.
Nasty, my best to me, bad future hood rat Hallie, and this also Homegirl produced by my home so Slill. Y'all keep banging, keep playing it forever, man. Shout out to you. I appreciate you.
No problem. And thank you for tuning in to another episode of So Hollywood the podcast. Thank you for coming through. Still doing them bangers. And follow the podcast, So Hollywood the podcast, and also my Instagram page, MISS Hollywood 313. You can find it right across the screen. So until next time, Wednesday, I have C-Bane in the building. So make sure you guys tune into my Instagram page for that interview. But until next time, peace up, A-Town down. Thank you. Peace. Is it me or is it hot in here? Hey, yay, yay.